Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I do welcome you today to my stream, and I will I will go over who's all in here in a moment. Let everybody start coming in. I do thank you for all joining. We're going to do some just American trivia. Um, After I show you a couple things. I know, um, but this is the game, American Trivia. It does do geography, history, pop culture, sports, and general. So hopefully, a lot of you stick around. It's fun. Um, and then I also have mystery eggs that you will get if you win the game. But this is the prize that you will get is a mystery egg, and it comes with a little character that looks like this. It could be one of several characters, but you can get Donald, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, or there could be a Goofy. But these are the characters. There, one of them is inside the egg, and I have extra ones. So if you don't want the mystery egg, um, I could just send you out a character if there's a certain character that you would like to have. So welcome in. Let's see who all is here. Welcome in Mike Wheeler, James Ryan, Melanie's Magical Adventures, Melanie. It's Joey's World, Shelly Starwalker, Jonathan Chong, and Monarch Moments, Garrett, Michelle, and family. Welcome in. First, I'll start off this summer, and then, of course, they went virtual with a lot of their stuff. But usually in the summer, Disney has started doing virtual races, and this summer was an attraction, Magic Kingdom Virtual 5 Challenge, 5 years running virtual challenge race. You could sign up for 1 month or all the months. By the time I signed up, all they had left was the challenge one where you did all of them, but then you got extra medals and an extra pin. So I'll show you them. Um, I know there's a bunch of people out there that have done this and signed up. Some did the whole thing, some only did one or two, depending on if you like the races and the medals. I also um, did in the spring the virtual Star Wars 5K, and I was supposed to do the real one, but that got canceled back in April. Um, and it looks like all their races are pretty well filling up fast for next year. I know already the Princess Marathon and the actual marathon weekend sold out. The wine and dine became a virtual race where you could get your money back if you were signed up, but that went pretty quick. And I did look to see if the Star Wars race was filled up yet or not. It wasn't at the moment, but you never know. People are looking for races, and if they are actually going to run the races, people really love the Run Disney stuff. And I do welcome you guys in. I know it's dinner time and different things, so it's much appreciative. And I know there's other streams out there that you could be watching and enjoying. I know with the parks, especially the Magic Kingdom with their Halloween um, decorations and the cavalcades and all that, you want to check that out. It is exciting and everything. So especially if you're going to be heading there soon. But the first one that's up is it was the Space Mountain race, and that's the medal for the Space Mountain 5K. So there's that one. And then the next one was the Teacup 5K for the teacups. So that's what that one looks like with the teacup. And these are, I'm surprised when I first actually had seen like the virtual stuff. I was thinking to myself, are they plastic, rubber, or whatever, but these are actually heavy metal. In fact, the box is pretty heavy, but they're pretty, yeah, and they're nice size. They're heavy. They're actual metal. Not sure what type of metal, but they're kind of heavy. Then the last one is the Haunted Mansion, and it's hard to see, but Madame Leota is inside the little globe. It has like a glass thing, and she's inside the globe. I don't know how well you could see, but Madame Leota Haunted Mansion one, so that one is pretty cool. And then as a bonus, since I signed up for all three of the races, and like I said, that was kind of a default or whatever, they actually sent you a virtual challenge, Run Disney Virtual Challenge 2020, an e-ticket medal. Well, it's actually the ticket booklet medal for the A, B, C, D, and E tickets. And then they also sent you a miniature version of it in a pin form. So I thought that was really cool. So I'm kind of glad I actually signed up for the virtual one, because I was like, oh man, I only want to do the one. And then I just decided I didn't know that we were actually going to get these till I saw other people receiving them in the mail. But that was pretty cool. But this is the actual ticket booklet that you used to do when you first just went to the Magic Kingdom, that had the E tickets, the D tickets for each of the rides and everything. So that is pretty good. Yeah, and I thought, getting the pin, that's an extra bonus too. So that's what that looks like. But the A, B, C, D, and E, so they made a little miniaturized, and it does have a little necklace type of thing, but you couldn't really wear that. You just stick your pin on their lanyard. But then this. So far I have all these medals plus my Star Wars virtual race medal. I'm sure you'll see others, pictures or other people who may have participated. I know somebody that they just signed up for the Haunted Mansion one, but then I think after seeing other people's posts about the extra medal and pin, they were wishing that they just signed up for the whole race. The Space Mountain one is pretty heavy. It's really pretty heavy. No, it doesn't look like it does, Melanie. If the flaps open up or not, I would say no. That would have been really cool if it did, but no, they're pretty well closed up. But that Space Mountain one is pretty heavy. In fact, when the box came, I was surprised. I was like, "Wow, what's in this box?" Yeah, that would have been pretty cool if it did open up. Yeah. But that was the Run Disney virtual races. They were 5Ks. They pretty much have you do it on the honor system, and you can register your time and everything on their site. After you do it, you can run, walk it, whatever. I know some people will get their families together and just go ahead to a park or something and walk that time. So it's always fun to do that. But we'll go ahead and get started with the American trivia. So this way we can get started. And the first question is a geography. It is geography. And here we go. We will start the trivia. Hello, Randy and Kathy. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Here we go. What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's largest cave system? What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's largest cave system? And James Ryan, and welcome in Avery. It is the Mammoth Cave. James Ryan and Avery. I will be going with the first two correct answers. Yes, Melanie, I forgot you're a Canadian from Canada. Yeah, that's why there's pop culture ones. You never know, Melanie. There are some pop culture ones, so you might do well, you might not. And I do apologize about that. Usually, I try to mix it up. I'll do Disney. I'll do the 2000s, the 90s, and everything. So we'll just go ahead and I like to mix it up for different people. Keep the interest going. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who was the only president of the Confederate States of America? Who was the only president of the Confederate States of America? Okay, yes, Jonathan. And James Ryan and Avery get it with Jefferson Davis. Jefferson Davis. Good guess there, Melanie, but he was the actual president of the United States at the time of the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln. But Jefferson Davis, but good guesses. Good job, everyone. Yeah, they during that time, Jefferson Davis was the South president of the states, and Abraham Lincoln was the president there. Wind paper. Okay, here we go. This might be one that you guys can answer. What animated 3D movie starred Gru, a super villain who adopts three girls? What animated 3D movie starred Gru, a super villain who adopts three girls? And Avery and Melanie get it with Despicable Me. Avery and Melanie gets it with Despicable Me. Welcome to the board, Melanie. Yeah, I was wondering if anybody would say Minions, and that's a separate movie. Despicable Me there. I think there's a third Despicable Me supposedly coming out. Either that or a third Minion type of movie or second Minion. But yay. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who first broke the gender barrier in NASCAR racing in 1949? Who first broke the gender barrier in NASCAR racing in 1949? And James Ryan and Avery with Sarah Christian. Sarah Christian. Avery and James Ryan. Way to go. Jonathan, you were close. You got the first name right. So I will put you on there, Jonathan. Okay. I gave you a point there, Jonathan. Okay, here we go. Here's one that all of you can answer. The pineapple plant is native to Hawaii. True or false? The pineapple plant is native to Hawaii. Welcome in, theme park vets. Thank you for joining into the European racing. Pretty cool. And Shelly, Starwalker, and Avery get it. It is false. It is false. Welcome to the board, Shelly, Starwalker, and Avery. It is false. Yeah, when I saw that, I had to read it again. Like, you sure? They have the Dole pineapple plantation there, but somebody must have brought it to them, or they brought it from somewhere. I wish I would give where it is native, or at least an idea, but I'm sure it's some other island or Asian place. Okay, here we go. Next question. Randy and Cappy. That's funny. Okay, Avery, native to South America. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which state is nicknamed the Prairie State? Which state is nicknamed the Prairie State? Saskatchewan. So far, I see one correct answer. And I'm surprised this state is the Prairie State because I would have thought another state would have been it. And James, Ryan, and Avery get it with Illinois. Illinois. That's a good guess, though, Melanie, because that's where Abraham Lincoln was from, was Illinois. But it is Illinois. I'm surprised that's the Prairie State. I would have thought a different state was that, just because of where it's located. Okay, here we go. This might help you. What president was nicknamed Honest Abe? Which president was nicknamed Honest Abe? Okay, James, Ryan, and Avery, Abraham Lincoln. The one time, Melanie, if you would have hurried up and typed, you would have gotten it. Abraham Lincoln is the answer. James, Ryan, and Avery. Oops. Okay, next question. What popular toy was discovered during World War II when scientists were researching substitutes for rubber? What popular toy was discovered during World War II when scientists were researching substitute for rubber? And Shelly, Starwalker, and Avery get it with Silly Putty. Silly Putty. Way to go, Shelly and Avery. It is Silly Putty. That was always fun because you take the cartoons and smash it up against the cartoons and it would actually bleed on to there and you'd have a picture of the cartoons. But it is Silly Putty. That's a good guess with the Play-Doh and Slinky Dog. There is a question though about Slinky Dog at some point. I don't know if it's on this one or a different one that I have done. Here we go. Next question. What trophy is awarded to the most outstanding college football player? Oh, Amy, Slinky Dog is not a good answer. And James Ryan and Rockin' Robin get it with the Heisman Trophy. Way to go, Rockin' Robin. And welcome to the board. And way to go, James, with the Heisman Trophy. Welcome to the board, Rockin' Robin. The outstanding college football player trophy. Yes. Way to go. Oh, okay. It's Joey's world. I was going to say Joey's probably yelling it out. Unless he has a mouthful of food. Okay, next question. The Pathfinder spacecraft landed on what planet in 1997? The Pathfinder spacecraft landed on what planet in 1997? So Avery Shelley Starwalker gets the point. Avery and Shelley Starwalker with Mars. With Mars. Yeah, Garrett, make sure your live button is red. You're way behind, unless you're being funny. Okay, here we go. Next question. Yes, Avery is very tough to beat at times, but you never know. You could, depending on the categories or whatever. I'm not sure how good he is in Marvel and Star Wars, but sometimes if you know those and I'm doing trivia for them, categories pop on in. You never know. Here we go. What island in California was once called Pelican Island? Yeah, I had a couple people tie him, and then he ended up winning. And then I know Danny beat him one time on a country question, country music. What island in California was once called Pelican Island? Avery and Randy and Kathy get it with Alcatraz. Alcatraz. Welcome to the board, Randy and Kathy. The Rock. Okay, here we go. Next question. Are there more cattle or people in the United States? Are there more cattle or people in the United States? And Shelley Starwalker and Melanie get it with people. Way to go, Shelley and Melanie with people. Ooh, hate that. Wait, if this question is being asked, it's a trick question. You actually got it right there. I had a beef for lunch, so people. Yeah, that would be a lot of cows. A lot of cows. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who was known as the hardest working man in show business? Who was known as the hardest working man in show business? And James Ryan and Avery get it with James Brown. James Ryan and Avery with James Brown. I feel good. Some good guesses there from people. Here we go. Next question. What airship ignited and crashed over New Jersey in 1937, killing 36 people? What airship ignited and crashed over New Jersey in 1937, killing 36 people? I will give Avery, Randy, and Kathy the points for the Hindenburg. Hindenburg. And I'll give James Ryan. Okay, if you are an Indianapolis person, an Indianapolis 500 fan, here we go. 3 drivers won the Indianapolis 500 4 times, each during the 20th century. Name one of them. James Ryan and Avery with AJ Foyt. That is one of them. The other two is Al Unser and Rick Mears. Al Unser and Rick Mears. Yeah, unfortunately, Andretti was not part of that list. But it was AJ Foyt, Al Unser, and Rick Mears. So, way to go, James and Avery. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which is larger in area? Which is larger in area? California or Texas? Yes, Mears. Randy and Kathy and Avery. And I will give Rockin' Robin a point. So Randy and Kathy, Avery, and Rockin' Robin with Texas. But yeah, Rick Mears was one of them. Okay, here we go. Next question. During World War II, an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and what other city? They just have Al Unser. There was no junior. Welcome in, Danny. And a point goes to Danny and Avery and Melanie. Danny, Avery, and Melanie. Welcome in, Danny. Griswold family vacay. Melanie and Avery. It was Nagasaki. You're welcome. Next question. What famous building is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? What famous building is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? So Danny, Avery, and Melanie with the White House. Melanie, Avery, and Griswold family vacay with the White House. Now, Danny, if you were in here earlier, I think you and Avery would have been battling it there. James Ryan is in second place right now to Avery. But I understand dinner or whatever getting set up for later. But it is the White House. Here we go. Next question. What baseball team plays home games at Fenway Park? What baseball team plays home games at Fenway Park? The Griswold family vacate Avery and Melanie with the Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox. So close. Okay, next question. In 1964, what did the U.S. Surgeon General warn was dangerous for you? In 1964, what did the U.S. Surgeon General warn was dangerous for you? Randy, Kathy, and James Ryan with smoking. Randy and Kathy, Melanie, and James Ryan with smoking. Way to go. Good job. Okay, here we go. Ah, you're welcome. Which state is home to Acadia National Park? Which state is home to Acadia National Park? So Griswold family vacay, Avery, and James Ryan get it with Maine, the state of Maine. That is one of the places I want to go to someday, hopefully soon. To go up to Maine, fly into Boston, and then rent a car and go up all the way. Ontario. Welcome in, Sherry. Awesome. Sunset Travels. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Okay, here you go. Get your fingers ready to type. The Battle of Gettysburg occurred in what state? The Battle of Gettysburg occurred in what state? The Griswold family vacate Avery and James Ryan. I'll get it with Pennsylvania. With Pennsylvania. Way to go. Here we go. Another question. Confusion. Melanie, you got about the Civil War, but they wanted to know what state. And it is in Pennsylvania. I live about 3.5 hours away from Gettysburg because it's on the eastern side of Pennsylvania. I'm actually on the western side. We had more of the Revolutionary War and the French and Indian War more on my side than the Civil War areas. Here we go. Next question. After studying at the Cordon Bleu cooking school, who wrote Mastering the Art of French Cooking? After studying at the Cordon Bleu cooking school, who wrote Mastering the Art of French Cooking? Avery, Randy and Kathy, and Melanie with Julia Child. Good job, everyone. Okay. We'll do a few more questions at 7 p.m. I know the Disney Nerd Herders go live on Wednesdays. Danny, the Griswold family vacay is either 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. So be sure to check out Danny and Landon and Adric at 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m., Danny, or 7 p.m.? Or are you just doing trivia at 10 o'clock? Let me know, Griswold family vacay. I know they go live. They were going live twice, but maybe since school and everything started, they're just doing the trivia. Okay, 10 p.m. for the Griswold family vacay with trivia. I believe it's music trivia tonight. So the Griswold family vacay at 10 p.m. for music trivia. At 8 p.m. is D&G Explorers. They sometimes will do Disney topics. This week, I know they're doing cruising topics. And then also at 9 p.m., Monarch Moments and the This and That crew at 9 p.m. So there are a lot of great shows. I do thank Dean of the Live Place and for hosting our channel. and he hosts over 100 family-friendly channels. Not only Disney, but there's the cruising community, RVing community, and just various other communities there. So be sure to check out theliveplace.com if you're looking for various live streams where people go live or hold shows depending on where they live. So check them out. He has over 100 channels, and you're probably always going to be able to find someone who's going live. So thank you for doing that, James, putting in the links for everyone. Okay, here we go. And don't forget to check out It's Joey's World. He puts out Wednesday vlogs on Wednesdays. They're fun, funny, sometimes serious type of things, but there's always that flirt alert, so that's pretty fun. So don't forget to check out It's Joey's World and their weekly vlogs from either the parks or talking about the parks or just having a good time. So It's Joey's World. You're welcome. But here we go. Next question. Drafted by the New York Mets in 1965, who threw a record 5,714 strikeouts in his professional career? Oh, you're welcome. Drafted by the New York Mets in 1965, who threw a record 5,714 strikeouts in his professional career. And we have the Griswold family vacay, James Ryan, and Rockin' Robin with Nolan Ryan. So James, Danny, and Rockin' Robin with Nolan Ryan. Way to go, guys. The Ryan Express, yes. He is one of my favorites. Here we go. Next question. Whose gravesite inscription reads, "Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last." Avery, Danny, and Randy and Kathy for Martin Luther King Jr. Randy and Kathy, Avery, and Danny, the Griswold family vacay with Martin Luther King. Here we go. Next question. George Washington was one of many people who signed the Declaration of Independence. True or false? George Washington was one of many people who signed the Declaration of Independence. True or false? Welcome in the Philly crew. And the Griswold family vacay, Avery, and Shelley Starwalker gets it with false. With false. Welcome in the Philly crew, whether it's Meredith, Ron, welcome in. Here we go. Next question. What is the name of the main starship in the TV series Star Trek? What is the name of the main starship in the TV series Star Trek? And Avery, Randy, and Kathy, and Shelley Starwalker get it with the USS Enterprise. Avery, Shelley, and Randy and Kathy. Way to go. SpaceX Dragon. Jonathan, he's getting down to the numbers. They had a really cool at the Hallmark store, really cool Star Trek Enterprise display thing. It was pretty neat. Okay, here we go. Next question. Simone Biles won 4 gold medals in what sport at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro? Hello, Jessica. Welcome in. Oh, wow. Pretty cool, James, Jonathan. Okay, Danny, Shelley, and Avery with gymnastics. Danny, Avery, and Shelley with gymnastics. Hello, Jess Evans. Welcome in. Nice to see you, Jessica. And Janice and Shannon. The Oreo eating contest. Yeah. I like to see Jeff and Joey go at it for the Oreo eating contest. We'll have to make an Oreo medal for them. Or Oreo ears or something. Hi, it's Jess. Here we go. Next question. What city is known as the birthplace of jazz? What city is known as the birthplace of jazz? Atlanta, Atlanta, Los Angeles, or New Orleans? Randy, Kathy, Shelley Starwalker, and James. So James Ryan, Randy and Kathy, and Shelley Starwalker with New Orleans, NOLA. Way to go. Okay, one more set of questions, and then we will announce the big winner. Here we go. Next question. What was Cape Kennedy renamed in 1973? What was Cape Kennedy renamed in 1973? So Griswold family vacay, Randy and Kathy and James Ryan get it with Cape Canaveral. Cape Canaveral. Way to go. Next question. What was President Teddy Roosevelt's real first name? What was President Teddy Roosevelt's real first name? Oh, no problem, Russ. Thank you for stopping in. I kind of figured either that or you guys all went to eat. So, Griswold family vacay, Avery and Randy and Kathy. Way to go. Avery, Randy, and Kathy, and Griswolds with Theodore Roosevelt. Shep and Ruxpin. And I will give Jonathan Chung because he's been always right there a point. Way to go. Who was the youngest member of the Jackson Five? Who was the youngest member of the Jackson Five? Griswold family, Vacay, Shelly, and Randy and Kathy. So Danny, Shelly, and Randy and Kathy get it with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Way to go. During what decade was the first Super Bowl played? During what decade was the first Super Bowl played? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Okay. Griswolds, Avery, and Randy and Kathy get it with the 60s. Griswolds, Randy and Kathy, and Avery with 1960s. If you can guess the exact year, you get a bonus point. If anyone can come up with the exact year of the 60s. Rocket Robin. And Avery gets the bonus point for 1967. 1967. Thank you, James, for doing all that, featuring everyone. Yeah, if you are a creator and other people, if you want to be checked out or whatever, please put in hashtag creator, or you can put hashtag creator supporter or supporter. So if you like to do that, be my guest. Because I know some people are just supporters, some are creators, some do both. Welcome back, Melanie. You're welcome, Melanie. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, be sure and check out everyone. A lot of people have different content, whether it's showing around their area. I know Shelly has some nice views up in Michigan along the Mackinac Bridge, and I can't think of if it's Lake Michigan or Lake Huron or Lake Superior, one of those up there. But I know I've seen some really good pictures and photos. She also does like she's done like the 80s music, and she's going through each year popular rock and roll songs or pop songs or whatever. But there's some good stuff. I've seen Danny and his family do different trivia and talk about travel and football and just all kinds of different things. And if I'm missing someone, I know Avery has some different content on about television shows and stuff. I've been busy, but I'm dying to see your rail museum video. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jonathan. So make sure you check out all the creators in here. Okay, here we go. Couple more questions. And I know Melanie's been around the parks down in Florida, so check her out also. Here we go. Okay, we did that one. The NASDAQ stock market is based in what city? The NASDAQ stock market is based in what city? I was going to say Avery. So Avery, Shelley Starwalker, and Randy and Kathy. I was going to say if Avery didn't get that one. Oh, yes, I can understand that too there. Okay, here we go. The last few questions, and then we will get the winners. What state is nicknamed the Empire State? What state is nicknamed the Empire State? Sorry about that. Shelley Starwalker, Avery, Randy, and Kathy get it with New York. With New York. We're called that because of our wealth and resources. Yeah. In the year 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in what building? In the year 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in what building? Russ. Shelley Starwalker, Avery, Randy, and Kathy. Becoming a pattern there. Way to go. Good job, everyone. The White House. What nickname have retailers given the Friday after Thanksgiving? What nickname has retailers given the Friday after Thanksgiving? Randy and Kathy, Shelley Starwalker, and Avery with Black Friday. Black Friday. Two more questions. What home run hitter was nicknamed the Sultan of SWAT? What home run hitter was nicknamed the Sultan of SWAT? Yes, Russ, I will agree with you on that one. Griswold family get it with Babe Ruth, Randy and Kathy, and Shelley Starwalker. With Babe Ruth. And the final question. Avery, I thought you would have gotten in on that one right away. Since he Yankee Stadium, the House of Ruth. There we go. Next question. He makes a good candy bar. Yes. What is the second most spoken language in the United States? What is the second most spoken language in the United States? Sloth loves Baby Ruth. Let's see. Griswold's, Shelley, and Avery with Spanish. Griswold's, Shelley, and Avery with Spanish. Way to go. Okay, that was our final question of the evening. Of course, our big winner is Avery. He had 32 points. Way to go, Avery. Let me double check who my second place winners are. I have a tie between Randy and Kathy and James Ryan for second place. So James Ryan and Randy and Kathy, second place. Third place is Danny Griswold Family Vacay and Shelly Starwalker with 15 points. But the second place people had 17 points. Rockin' Robin had 3 points. Melanie's had 7 points. Jonathan Chong, 2 points. But great job, everyone. Thank you all for playing this evening. Avery, it is another mystery egg. I'm not sure what characters you got before. If you want another mystery egg, or I actually have other characters, depending on if you have, um, if you didn't get one of these ones. So I'm not sure what characters, if you even opened your eggs or not. But I could send you another egg if you want, or I could send you out one of the characters that you don't have. Okay. Okay, Avery. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Um, like I said, at 7 p.m., the Disney Nerd Herders. Also, Pete McDevitt also has a creator show going on at 7 p.m. 8 p.m. is D&G Explorers. 9 p.m. Monarch Moments and This and That Club. And 10 p.m. the Griswold Family Vacay this evening for trivia. So I do thank everyone for joining. I much appreciate it. You're all welcome. And just make sure you guys hit that like button. I will see you all in the other chats and let the adventures begin. Have a great evening, and I do appreciate everyone stopping in. Have a great night, everyone, and take care. Bye. You're welcome, Danny.